Hello, and welcome to our American System Service Virtual Advisories. I am Angie Vasquez, and this is unit number 10 of your Blue Book. The topics of this unit are months of the year, days of the week, and ordinal numbers and dates. Okay, let's try and practice the vocabulary about the months of the year and the days of the week. Let's see. First, we have the months of the year. We have the whole name and the contraction. So let's practice. January, Jan. February, Feb. March, Mar. April, April. May, and no contraction because it's too short. June, July, August, Aug. September, Sept. October, Oct. November, Nov. And the last one, December, Dec. So let's practice the pronunciation again, quickly. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Now, the days of the week. You can say the days of the week or the weekdays, and it's the same. We have the whole name and the contraction. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Remember that the week in English starts on Sunday, okay? Always. And we have here the contractions. Usually we have the contractions to write. Now it is important that you to know to use some time expressions. So we have prepositions of time. 3, the most important. We have in, on, and at. With in, we use in the mornings, in the afternoons, or in the evenings. With on we have on weekends, on weekdays, it means on Sunday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, and on months, on February, on March, on April. The last one is at. We use at for at nights or at noon. We use noon to talk about the 12 at midday, after 11 a.m. in the morning, and at midnight, so at 12 p.m. Now let's check the ordinal numbers. When do we use them? We use the ordinal numbers to tell dates. For example, birthdays, special occasions. Now let's see what is the structure. For the ordinal numbers, we have, first of all, the 3 exceptions, 1, 2, and 3. In the cardinal numbers, we said 1, 2, and 3. But in the ordinal numbers, we said first, second, and third. What is the way to write it? You write the number and the last 2 letters of the word. First, second, and third. The rest of the numbers, you normally add a th. So you have fourth, and you write the th. Fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, and 12th. That is the general rule. You add th and you write it after the number. So those numbers changed, but the next doesn't do it. So we have 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. Can you see? You just add a th after the number, in the same way like in the cardinal numbers. How do we build or form the biggest numbers? So remember, how did you do it with the cardinal ones? You write the first number, 20 in this case, and then the number in order to form it. For example, this is 21, but in ordinal numbers we said 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and so on. 30th, we have 31st, 32nd, 33rd, and so on. It is really important to read dates. So look at the question and look at the answer. When is your birthday? So we said, my birthday is on February the 2nd. So listen to me. February the 2nd. We use a kind of article here, the, but we don't write it. We just speak or tell it. So we said on February the 2nd when we speak. Now read a date, a complete date. The question would be, when were you born? So I read, I was born on February the 2nd of 1985. The years, you read years by 2 digits. Listen again. I was born on February the 2nd of 1985. We have 6 exceptions. Look at here. Of course, the first 3 numbers. First, second, and third. Those are different. Now with th, but the vowel changes. For example, 5th, 9th, and 12th. Can you see the exceptions? First, second, third, 5th, 9th, and 12th. As an activity, I suggest you to write down some of your relatives' birthdays. When are they? When are their birthdays? Okay, use the ordinal numbers to answer that question. Now, listen to me and write the dates. When is Christmas? When is Halloween? When is New Year's Eve? When is the Mother's Day? Answer those questions with the cardinal numbers. Now, please remember to attend to your branch and do your exercises and activities from your student book or your workbook. It was the unit number 10 of your blue book. These are the American System Service Virtual Advisories. I am Angie Vasquez. Bye-bye.